Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 2314, August 25, 2025, and it's Monday today. So I did a lot of things today. Kaya isang page muna yung tatapusin natin today, okay? So, yeah. We're reading 286 of the book Mastery. So, let's start. Listen. Take a deep breath muna. So, before anything else. Okay? So, he had noticed that in gaining control of the jet and the various maneuvers, he had developed acute powers of concentration. He could tune everything out and immerse himself completely in the moment. This made every new skill set a little easier to master. Slowly, through sheer tenacity and practice, he rose to the top of his class and was considered among the few who could serve as fighter pilots. But there remained one last hurdle in his ascent to the top. Flying in the high scale exercises run by all branches of the military. In this case, it was a matter of understanding the overall mission and operating in an intricately orchestrated land air sea campaign. It required an even higher level of awareness, and at moments during these exercises, Rodriguez had an odd sensation. He was no longer focusing on the various physical elements of flying or on the individual skill component, but was thinking and feeling the overall campaign and how he fit into it in a seamless fashion. It was a sensation of mastery, and it was fleeting. He also noticed a slight gap between himself and the Golden Boys. They had relied for so long on their natural skills that they had not cultivated the same level of concentration that he now possessed. In many ways, he had surpassed them. After participating in a few of these exercises, Rodriguez had risen to elite status. So, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys. Once you have the skill set and power, authority, and status, huwag kayong makakampante. Okay? Kasi marami iba dyan na extremely focused, passionate about what they do. And the right term, I guess, is obsessed. Your obsession into something makes you wanna exceed the impossible. Correct? So on January 19, 1991, in the space of a few minutes, all of his elaborate training and practice would be put to the ultimate test. A few days before, the United States and Allied forces had launched Operation Desert Storm in response to Saddam Hussein's invasion of Kuwait. The morning of the 19th, Rodriguez and his wingman Craig Mull Underhill flew into Iraq as part of a 36 aircraft strike force, heading toward a target near Baghdad. It was his first real taste of combat. So yan, medyo familiar ako sa mga ganitong places because my dad used to work in these countries. So, flying F-15s, he and Mole quickly spotted a pair of Iraqi MiG fighters in the distance and decided to give chase. Within seconds, they realized that they had been lured into a trap. The pursuer, turning into the pursued as two MiGs, now bore down on them from an unexpected direction. Realizing how quickly one of the enemy planes was approaching, Rodriguez suddenly jettisoned his fuel tanks for greater speed and maneuverability. He then dove toward the ground below the level of approaching MiG, doing everything he could to make it difficult for the enemy to get a read on him with his radar, including flying at a right angle to the ground Continue lang tayo, guys. To the ground to make his plane as skinny as possible. Without a radar reading, the MiG could not launch a missile. Everything was happening so fast. At any moment, his own radar could light up, indicating the enemy has locked him, and he was as good as dead. He had one chance to make it, evading the MiG until it got too close to fire and drawing it into a dogfight. A circular battle in the air that was a rare occurrence in a modern warfare. At the back of his mind, he was also trying to buy enough time for his wingman to help him out, and he could somehow sense Mole's presence following him from a distance. But time would bring another danger, and the presence of the second MiG on scene. So, we'll continue this, okay, kasi, um, yeah, you need to rest also. At may tatapusin pa akong a little bit. Okay? So, I hope, you are all good, kasi it's Monday. Yan. So, continue ko na lang to. Okay? Tune in. Tsaka subscribe kayo, guys. Okay? Kasi, I like it when you are listening to me.